that I first encounter would be just being by myself, doing the groceries by myself, and just realizing that, well, it's foggy,
Mm-hmm.
and that it's not the sunny California of the beach and the coconut trees that I imagine it would be, like the golden kind of California that I imagine it would be. But and it's, we're on the top of a hill, and sometimes the school disappears from the fog. But and then I remember just doing groceries by myself, just walking from Manila Oriental to the house for the first time just reminded me that probably this is, what it means like to be an adult. You have to rely on yourself. So yeah, I think just the challenges, the usual challenges of just being out by yourself.
Okay.
But I always tell people whenever they ask me about how I'm doing for the first few weeks, I
Mm-hmm.
tell them that even though the weather's strange, the warm familiarity of
Mm-hmm.
the place, of the neighborhood, just makes up for it.
Okay,
Mm.
cool. What do you like about living in Daly City and what you don't like about living
Um,
in Daly City?
I think what I like about Daly City, as I've mentioned, would be just the warmth, familiarity, and stuff like that. Although, well, I like the transportation to the Samtrans, even though, I catch the bus,
Mm-hmm.
and sometimes they leave me or they're late or whatever, but I couldn't complain. It's something that I couldn't complain. What do I don't like about Daly City? Well, mm, it's just it's not maybe as picturesque as San Francisco.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not really far from San Francisco. You only have to take the train, and like for me, um, if I want to feel like what it would be, in America, of my dreams, of what I always think America is, I just get a train and then just go to San Francisco. And San Francisco is for me like I'm just walking from Powell to Embarcadero, or just being in the ferry building. It's like, I feel that, hey, I think I've made it on the other side. This is what the other side looks like. So
Right.
it's weird because it's only when perhaps that I'm downtown in San Francisco that I feel, this is America. Because this is like what you see in the movies, the cable
Right, right.
car, the, the sourdough sourdough bread, the fisherman's wharf, the bridge, and
The the
everything.
Bodine.
The Budinia. So I feel that although Daly City is not as picturesque as San Francisco, but it's quiet, it's suburban, it's good for families to live there, and it's
Right.
not really far from San Francisco. Um, well, what I miss the most about the Philippines would be first my folks, just the comfort of um, being around friends and family, and one thing that I would really miss, as I've mentioned, would be my hometown, which I really, really, love, which I really, really love. I mean, every time I talk about my hometown, I have to stop myself because I couldn't stop talking about it
Mm-hmm.
because it's just so lovely. Acacia trees, everything's a walk away. You have the cafes, for example, so it's just so nice. So that's one thing I like and I miss. Another thing would be just being very comfortable, not having to do chores, because in the Philippines, you don't have to be wealthy to have people help out in the household chores. I feel that, we help them, they help us, so it's a good deal. And it feels like they're part of your family as well, like extended family, and then they just look out for you and stuff like that. So it's very, very easy. Not really very. So we're not exactly wealthy, but just the comfort is something that I miss.